buongiorno, benvenuti to you. This is Giuseppe here with ItalianCookingClass.com. Thank you for joining us once again. Today we're doing a frittata. A frittata is an Italian omelette, very simple. You can put anything you like with them. We're doing a vegetarian combination, generally they're vegetarian, but we're going to emphasize that point today. And what we're doing is we're going to be using mushrooms, baby spinach, parmigiano, onion, eggs of course, salt and olive oil. Now the great thing about a frittata, it's like one of those things in life that you just got to add the ingredients and take care of all the little details in the cooking process to get the end result of the recipe. So in life, you know, you just got to take care of little things along the way to get the end result. You look and see what you want to get at the end, you focus in on that, come back here and you walk towards it and you work with the steps to achieve that. So we're going to be doing that and we'll get that happening right away. We'll season that with some salt because every layer has to be seasoned, of course, as I've often mentioned. Put cheese in there as well and some olive oil. And we'll give that a good whisk together. We'll let that rest to the side now. Add the oil first of all, we'll get that nice and hot. We'll add the onion. And we'll get that cooking nice and evenly and infuse the oil so the oil flavours the other ingredients, because that's going to be the combining flavour with everything is the oil, of course. So we get that good flavour through the oil. You'll notice that the onion has browned slightly. We'll season that because we haven't done it beforehand. Now we'll add the mushrooms. We'll season them as also, because the mushrooms haven't been seasoned. Perfect. We'll just let them cook off together with the onion and they'll be just the right flavour and texture and beautiful lamb. You'll notice that the mushrooms are releasing a lot of moisture in here, and what we do is we just keep cooking until that moisture is actually evaporated and has browned the mushrooms. So that'll be the right time to add the spinach, which will really quickly. Frittatas are great for picnics. I remember as a young kid often, you know, having a frittata with leftover pasta. You know, Mum would get the pasta fried off, crack some eggs, mix them up and add them to the pasta and let it set. Just great in the fridge after school, just for a snack anytime. They are just fantastic and really healthy for you, you know. And you can have it as a little snack with some salad on the side for a summer lunch, anything like that. Mushrooms are nearly done. Have a close look here. If you come over this way, you can see inside how nice and brown they are around the edges and that. And that's actually extracted a lot of flavour from the mushrooms themselves. Now we'll add the spinach. Just give that a little season because it doesn't need too much seasoning. You can add anything you like to these things, folks. You can do whatever you like. That's wilted all perfectly. Now what I'm going to do is, for you, I'm going to show you a little secret here, and I'm going to lift that up high and pour it into the actual pan with some force so that it goes through the actual ingredients and gets underneath it and lifts them a little bit. You'll see what I mean. Into the pan itself. There we go. You'll see how that's lifted. So by doing that, it gives the omelette quite a bit of height underneath on the bottom, so the ingredients are sitting on top. What we'll do now is we'll put a lid on that and we'll cook that off for about 15 minutes and that should be nice and evenly set. Just an important note is if you've got a non-stick fry pan, use it because they are the best. They make a massive difference. Just before I put the lid on, I'm going to turn the heat down to about halfway, a little bit lower, so what happens is that it will cook through far more evenly. Otherwise, if it's too hot, the outside will crust and burn more than what we would like. We want to get a little bit of crust, but we also want it to set through all the way. Alright, you'll notice here that it's all really quite set firm in there. It's a little bit soft there, which is nice. Not soft, but spongy, it's just gorgeous. You can see how it actually moves in the pan itself. So that's all cooked. All we want to do now is flip it and just have it sear the top, so that we get a little bit of brown on it. So how we do that is we'll just turn this over just really quickly like that. There it is right there. And we'll slide it back into the pan as such. Put it in there, we'll turn that up full ball. Just give that another 10-15 seconds. See how nice and loose in there it is? That'll do us, and we'll turn that back over now. Voila. There is the finished frittata. This is the end result of what I envisaged earlier on in the piece. This is, and here it is here. We've taken all the necessary steps and procedure to achieve the end result. Cooking is so much like life, folks. It's one of those things that if you practice with cooking, it helps you in life, very, very much so. Believe me when I say this. If you like egg, spinach, mushroom and onion and cheese, you will love this, because that's all the flavours that are coming through. It's fantastic, folks. Have a try of it. Click like on YouTube, folks. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. This is Making Frittata with Giuseppe and the ItalianCookingClass.com. Arrivederci e buon appetito.